I'm gonna show you the super quick and simple meal that I'm prepping this week to help me lose fat. It's high in protein, portion control, really tasty and family friendly, and everything's from Walmart, so it's also budget friendly. Meals like this really helped me look forward to what I was eating and set me up for success so that I could stay on track and lose 130 pounds, and I've kept it off for 10 years, honey. I'm making mini cheeseburger pizzas topped with homemade burger sauce and garlic butter veggies on the side. I'm starting with the pizzas, and this is what you're gonna need, sweetheart. Eight English muffins that have been sliced in half. I'm using the plain Great Value brand. I'm making 8 meals, so we're gonna need 8 meal prep containers. I'm doing 4 meals for me and 4 for Sassy. A bag of shredded cheese. I'm using the Great Value 3 cheese blend shredded cheese. This is a new one, so I needed to try it. It's got a blend of medium light cheddar cheese, part skim mozzarella, and Parmesan, which I thought would be really tasty for this. We're gonna need a pound of extra lean ground turkey, some pasta sauce. I'm using the Great Value herb and garlic pasta sauce. We're gonna end up needing 16 tablespoons. We use pasta sauce instead of pizza because it's cheaper. We need 6 baby dill pickles that have been sliced, and these are just the Great Value baby dill pickles. 6 tablespoons of chopped tomato, 4 tablespoons of diced white onion. For seasoning the turkey, we're gonna need 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon of burger seasoning, and this is the Keg brand, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Then for the burger sauce, we need 8 tablespoons of light mayo. We're using Hellmann's half the fat. 8 tablespoons of mustard, just a Great Value yellow mustard. 8 tablespoons of no sugar added ketchup. This one is our favorite, the Heinz no sugar added. I have it in this container because I'm literally gonna mix everything in here and store it in this so that Kyle and I can pull from it throughout the week. I've got my oven preheated to 375 degrees, but before I get cooking, I've lost my weight with portion control. So if you wanna know more of the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose the weight, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below, and code Nicole will save you 10% off. And if you're looking for a baller protein powder, I got you covered. This is HTLT Steps Casein and Whey protein powder, and this is the new cake pop flavor. It is so good. It literally tastes like confetti cake with frosting on it. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below. I love putting this in my protein ice cream and my Greek yogurt bowls. It makes it extra tasty. And protein's really great for weight loss because it lowers your hunger hormone ghrelin and it helps you feel fuller longer. And that's great because it's very normal to be hungry when you're eating in a calorie deficit to lose weight. I also have these trays that I have sprayed 2 baking sheets that I've covered in foil and sprayed with cooking spray to make cleanup easier. What I want to do right now is I'm going to preheat a frying pan on medium heat and spray it with cooking spray so that I can start cooking the turkey. While the pan is preheating, I'm going to make the burger sauce. So I'm going to put the mustard and the mayo in the container with the ketchup. I'm always trying to like save dishes and stuff, so I figured I'd just mix this right in the container that I'm gonna store it in.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm just gonna give this a stir until everything is really well combined, and then I'm gonna cover it with my lid and put it in the fridge until we need it. This is mixing up beautifully. It already smells like a burger kitchen.
I wanna go to a burger kitchen.
We're right here.
Oh, great.
Oh, look at that. I brought you. That looks excellent. Okay.
You know what that looks like? Burger sauce.
Thanks. Thanks, Tips. Okay, let's cover it. Put it in the fridge and wait for the pan. Okay, the pan is ready. I'm just gonna put the turkey in. Always pull this thingy out. Don't leave that in there. And I'm gonna break it up And cook this for 10 minutes until it's cooked all the way through and no longer pink. Okay, the meat is done. I have drained it and put it back in the pan. Now I'm gonna season it. So I'm gonna put the Worcestershire sauce in here.
You say that word really well. I always have trouble with Worcestershire.
I always do. I can't believe I actually said it right. Then the burger seasoning, salt, and the pepper. And I'm just gonna stir this around until everything is coated and beautifully seasoned. Oh wow, that smells great. All right, it is ready to go. So now we're gonna put the pizzas together. I'm gonna take my English muffins and just lay them out. I'll try to keep them together, just, you know, for continuity, but I'll just lay them all out like that and make a cheeseburger pizza assembly line. There we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to put a tablespoon of sauce on each half. So I'm just going to take my tablespoon, put it in the middle and spread it around like that. And then I'll repeat the process for all of these. One of the most important things that I did on my journey was meal prep, because after a long, busy day, I never felt like cooking or wanted to think about what I was gonna make for dinner. So having something like this prepped and ready to go in the fridge, it really set me up for success and eliminated any excuses that I might have had to go off track. Because when I got home and I was tired and hungry, all I had to do was go to the fridge, grab my meal, heat it up, and eat it. It made it so easy for myself. And that is the key for sustainable weight loss. You really need to set yourself up for success, meal prep so that you're ready to go. And also, what really helped was I am so excited to make and prep my meals because they're so quick and easy and they're really tasty. And that's another key. You really got to make sure that your meals are really easy because you're going to have to do this for the long haul. And you also want to make sure that you love it. You should be waking up every day super excited and not being able to wait for your meals, because that's the way you're going to stick to it for life. And that's why Kyle and I have been able to keep our weight off for as long as we have.
And every time when we were trying to lose weight and failing, we would say to each other, no, we'll meal prep after work. We'll meal prep later. We'll meal prep when we get home. You won't.
Yeah.
It always failed.
Exactly. So taking a little bit of time, this is literally gonna be done in like probably less than half an hour, and we'll have a whole week's worth of dinners ready to go. That's the key. You just take a little bit of time, do it, and you'll be so grateful that you did. And when you set yourself up for success like this by prepping real quick and easy meals, you're actually gonna wanna do it.
And on the weekends, we are not lifting weights and it's not as busy for work and stuff, so we have more time to do it. Then during the week when we're crunched for time, we're so happy every day when we just pull it out of the fridge.
Yes, especially because like during the week, we're working, we're filming for YouTube, we're doing cardio, and we're weight training. We're not cooking. And if we, spilled the sauce. Whoops. We're not gonna wanna cook. So if we don't have it prepped, we probably would go, oh, forget it. Let's just go get fast food.
We'll start Monday.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'll clean up my sauce spill and then we'll get moving on the turkey. Okay, I'm gonna do the cheese next. What I'm gonna do is 15 grams of cheese. So I just gotta get my scale switched over to grams. Okay, so I'm gonna do 15 grams of cheese per half. I'm gonna take my English muffin, put it on the scale, zero it out, and then take my bag of cheese and sprinkle it on until I hit 15 grams.
And you can get these food scales anywhere. Like, you don't have to pay a ton. Walmart, Amazon.
Yeah, we got this one, was it Canadian Tire on sale?
And we learned over the years of having so many food scales, don't get a fancy one. It's not really worth it. Just get the basics that has your grams, your ounces.
Yeah, because we got a fancy one and we really didn't use all the functions. So it just kind of went to waste.
It just has to be able to zero out and have grams and ounces, really.
Yeah. I only use the grams and ounces. It's very rare that I use anything else. So I'm just gonna keep going until I've got all of them covered with cheese, and then we'll move on to the toppings. All right, I heard it. Turn it on. Here I am. Okay, so we've done all the cheese. Now I'm gonna do the ground turkey, and I'm gonna do the same. Put it on grams, put it on the scale, zero it out. I'm going to put 21 grams of turkey on each of these. So I'm gonna do the same idea of sprinkling it on. It's cool enough now, I'm just gonna use my fingers. Sprinkling it on until I get to 21 grams. We're gonna be getting a beautiful amount of toppings too. Okay, beautiful. So I'm gonna do this for all of them, and then we'll do the rest of the toppings. All right, the turkey is on. Now I'm going to divide the pickles between these beautiful halves. I'm gonna do 3 or 4 per half and go from there. So I'll just keep going along. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at how cute these are. All right, that is great. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of pressing down a little bit so everything kind of gets in there as I go along. And now I'll divide the tomato between each half. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on, and then we'll move on to the onion. Okay, the tomatoes are all on. Now I'm just gonna do the same with the onion. Sprinkle on a few pieces, and then we'll get these cooking. Okay, these look beautiful. I'm gonna get them on the tray now. I'm just gonna arrange them on both trays, and then we'll get them in the oven and work on the veggies. Okay, this looks awesome. These are ready to go. I'm going to put them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes and cook them until they're golden brown and the cheese is melted, and I'm gonna flip them halfway through the cooking time.
Not flip them over, flip the trays.
Oh yeah, good call, the trays. Just getting 2 cups of chicken broth here. Ooh, beautiful. All right. So we are gonna cook the veggies while the pizzas are cooking. I'm gonna pour 2 cups of chicken broth in this big pot. This is the one I'm using, just the Campbell's chicken broth. We're gonna need 32 ounces of frozen veggies. I'm using the Great Value mixed veggies because these are all my favorite veggies in there. The green beans, corn, peas, carrots, all the cute ones. Then we need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, and 4 tablespoons of light margarine. We're using the Baysell Light. It is our favorite because it tastes the most buttery. And that's yummy. So what I'm gonna do is get the pot on the stove and bring the chicken broth to a boil, and then I'm gonna add my veggies. All right, we are ready, we're boiling. I'm just gonna get the veggies in there. Use the spoon to get any left in there. Okay, I'm just gonna stir this up and cook these for about 5 to 10 minutes until they're heated through completely. Okay, the pizzas are done. They took 12 minutes. I'm just letting them cool while the veggies finish cooking, and then I'll show you how I portion everything out into the meal prep containers. While the veggies are cooking, I'm gonna put my mini pizzas into the meal prep containers. I'm gonna put 2 mini pizzas per container, and we're just gonna go like that. Go. Slide over, buddy. Look how cute you are. Everybody gets 2. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, you're welcome. The container thanked me for putting pizza in it. These smell so good. I can't wait to eat them.
Okay, the veggies are done. I'm just draining the broth and then I'm gonna put them right back into the pan. That. And we'll add all our seasonings and our margarine. So we'll get the margarine in there and the salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I'm just gonna stir this up and cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes until the margarine is fully melted and everything's coated in margarine and seasoning.
Okay, the veggies are ready. I'm gonna do half a cup per container.
They smell really good. Go.
We love frozen veggies, but they can get a little bit like boring or bland, but we love them for how quick they are. So we love coming up with ways to make them really fun and tasty, and this is a perfect way to do that. There's a little bit left in the pan, so I'm just gonna sprinkle about a tablespoon worth in every container just to use them up and make sure everything gets a good amount. All right, so this makes 8 meals. I've got 6 in the containers and I took 2 sets out and plated them because Kyle and I are eating them for dinner tonight. And I wanna show you how much burger sauce we're gonna put on these. So I'm gonna do a tablespoon of burger sauce for 2 halves. And I'm only gonna do it right before we eat it because that'll keep everything really fresh and tasty. So I'm just gonna divide it, drizzle this on, and divide it between the 2.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, beautiful. And then I'll do the same for the other one here. And then, like I said, we'll keep the container in the fridge and we'll just pull from it all week as we eat our meals. Woo-hoo, that one got a big drizzle. There we go. That is beautiful.
Can't wait.
Me too.
So these meals will be good in the fridge for up to 5 days. You can also freeze them. Whenever Kyle and I freeze something like this, we'll pull out what we need the night before and we'll let it thaw overnight in the fridge, and then we'll just reheat it. And how we like to reheat things like this, the mini pizzas will reheat in the air fryer at 390 degrees for 2 to 3 minutes. And then I was gonna call them the marshmallows, and then the vegetables we're gonna heat in the microwave for about a minute and a half.
Your head's a scary place.
It is. I like marshmallows. So per meal, which is 2 mini pizzas with a tablespoon of burger sauce and half a cup of veggies, it's 455 calories, 17 grams of fat, 50 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of protein.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's an amazing filling meal that's family friendly. And let's take a bite of this beautiful. It looks amazing. Oh my God. It tastes like a cheeseburger on a pizza.
Big portion too.
Oh, we nailed it, bud. It is a big portion. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. These veggies are good. Gotcha. Not good, honey.
Cute dress.
I'm gonna go baseballing in it. Ugh. Nailed it. Look out for the score! Oh, watch your windshield.
Bye.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.